Hello friends, Heather here, and today I wanted to share with you my new Mini Perfect Mat and my Mini Perfect Layer Rulers from Perfect Paper Crafting. Um, these are great rulers. They come in this little package here, and they are $17.99, and you are able to create mats around your cards um, at like 1/2, 5/16, 6 or 3/16, and 1/16 of an inch. So just depending on how you have the ruler set up will depend on what your mat is of your image. And there's also another one that has the 1/8, 1/4, the 3/8, and the 5/8. And this is the one I use like the most. So that one is my favorite. But the original rulers were like really big, like for 12-inch piece of paper, which was great. But I do a lot of card making, and so these little ones are like perfect. I have here, just so you can see the reference for the size. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch cardstock base. So all my little images are going to fit on here really nice now with a nice mat around them. And then here, just so you can see, is the super cute little perfect mat. So mini mat. And it's nice and thick. I don't know if you can see. It's probably not gonna, my camera won't probably focus in on that, but you can see how it's pretty thick. It's got really nice weight to it. And it's got two different sizes or sides. So we've got like an A2, A6, A7, and A8 card. Very nice little ruler and mat set here. So the mat, I believe, is $12.99. But if you go to the Perfect Paper Crafting site and you use the code Heather 5%, you will get a 5% discount on your purchase. So I just wanted to show you really quick how these layers, perfect layer rulers work. So first I thought I would use my, let's see, a piece of paper here. I've got this image that I've done, which you can find in my Etsy. It's an Easter image that I collaged. Super cute. I'm just going to ink my edges real quick on this. Okay, and then I think I want the pink paper side to show. This is just a paper that I did because that's kind of too much blue, although it's kind of cute, lots of blue. But first I'm going to start off with a layer of some cream cardstock here. So, and the great thing is you don't even have to be particularly straight with putting your piece of your images or your focal points on your cardstock. So you can just have a little scrap piece of cardstock and that would totally be fine. So I'm just gonna, because I have tons of this, just so you can see. There we go. I just glued that on with the glue stick. And now I'm going to use my, I'll go with the 1/4. And you see how easy that just catches on the little lip. Let me zoom in here. Oops, wrong way. All right, so you can see I have the 1/8 here, and all you have to do is slide this and it just catches on my focal image. And then I'm going to take my craft knife and I'm gonna just go ahead and cut this. And you probably wouldn't want to waste this much paper, but I have like a ton of it, and there's some stuff on the other side I don't need. So then I'm just turning my piece. I'm going to cut again. And I'm turning my piece. And then just lining up my ruler. And actually, I wanted to make sure you can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay, just get this out of the way. And then, there we go, 1/4. And voila, you have a wonderful 1/4 inch border all the way around your focal image. So let me see if I can find my base. And I'm going to zoom out now real quick. All right. And okay. So here is how it would look on my card if I just wanted to stick with the these colors here, and it could be like a clean and simple style card. But I'm going to go ahead and add another layer. So I think I will go ahead and do the blue. So I'm just going to kind of put that on there, and I'm going to cheat this time. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue here in the center. And then I'm going to put this up here. Just kind of do a little smush there in the middle, because I think I might add some ribbon in between, and this is kind of how I work things when I still want to make my mats, but I want to not actually have it all the way down and glued down yet, so that I can slide a piece of ribbon or something underneath it. So this time I think I will go with the 1/4 inch, let's see, or maybe I'll go, let's see if I got room for 5/8 here. I think I'm going to go with 5/8 on this side. And then find my card base here, because it might be that that's too big. 5/8 and 5/8 be too big. So let me go ahead and change this to 1/4. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing here at the top. And again on the side. And actually I'm going to move this down just a little. All right. All right. And I just did 3 sides so far. And I want to see, all right, that looks pretty good. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the 1/2 inch ruler on the bottom part. So it's kind of fun because you don't have to use the exact same measurement all the way around. So I'm debating on if I want to use a 5 or 1/2. Yeah, I think I am. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now I have this really pretty matting, and it's going to look real pretty on my card. It just makes your card and your images stand out just a little bit more. And I can have a sentiment down here at the bottom. So I'm going to ink my edges, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I just wanted to show you that I had inked my edges here on this piece, and then I did slide a little piece of ribbon in behind here, seam binding from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and I just glued it to the back here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my glue stick real quick and just glue this down the rest of the way. Just add some glue here. Give it a little smush. And then do the same thing with the top part. And give it a smush. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and place it on my card base now. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue to the back. That looks pretty good. Okay. Love it. So it has a nice and finished look already. And that's because you have all these great layers. All right, real quick, I've got like a little bow I could add here, dress it up just a little bit. And I also have, oops, a little Easter ticket, and that's from one of my collage sheets as well. And there's a whole bunch of different little ticket images, so you can check that out. So I went ahead and cut this one out, and I inked it, and I thought I would go ahead and put a cute little piece of paper behind it as well. So let's grab my little piece of extra paper here and just give it a nice, this way the back's not finished and my paper here is finished on both sides. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little glue on here. And again, I'm not doing glue on the whole piece, just a little part of it. That way I can slide a little another piece of ribbon or a piece of baker's twine actually around that. So I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see, trying to figure out which one I want. Do I want the 1/2? That's too big. So I'm going to go with the 1/4 or 1/8, I think. All right. If your paper is kind of thin, what I do is I take my fingernail and I just kind of go under one side, and then that way I know my ruler will catch. Here, let me, because I know I've got this paper I printed on this time was kind of really thin. Okay, so I'm going to just use the 1/8. Come to this side. And I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of run my thumb underneath my fingernail and then catch it with my ruler. And same on the side. Okay. If you use like regular cardstock and like pattern paper, it works much better. But I did these on like some really lightweight paper, these images. So there we go. But if I had distressed my edges too, that would have helped a little too. So here we go. Okay. And then you'll notice that I have my little corners are cut on an angle there on the tags. So I'll just use the 1/8 to catch that and do the same. There we go. And I'm going to ink this real quick. And I'm just using Frayed Burlap Distress Ink by Ranger and a foam applicator. So now I have a cute little Easter ticket with a perfect mat of 1/8, and it makes the back look real cute too. So I'm going to go ahead and ink the back here real quick as well. And then I'm going to put my card together in just a minute, so I will be right back and grab some baker's twine. Okay, I am back, and actually I got a call from the school and my son was sick, so I've been gone quite a while, and now I'm back. So I'm not quite sure where I left off, but I have all my pieces glued down, and I decided instead of adding some baker's twine to my little bunny here ticket, I just went ahead and put a little hole in my bunny ticket, and then I threaded my baker's twine through the little button and just tied a bow, and it's going to go at the bottom of my card, as well as some Juliet lace, which is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a bead of glue here just across my card, and I'm going to go ahead and stick this right on. And I'm going to kind of put it up. There we go. And then I made this double bow here at the top with some pink seam binding, also from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And I used my new Bow It All tool, which I love. Very easy to make bows with. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick that on. And the pink mulberry rose is also from Really Reasonable Ribbon. So here we go. Just going to let that dry. And I am using my Art Glitter Designer Dries Clear Glue. And I think I'm just going to stick this right here. I'm trying to debate if I wanted to, I think maybe I'll go ahead and do it that high. And you know, I think what I'll do is I'll use some pop dots, possibly, if I can locate them. Oh, wow. This like never happens. They're right next to my spot here. So I'll stick a couple of these on back here. And I am using the Tombow Fix-It foam tabs. They are my favorite. So here we go. Just because they're really easy to remove these papers. And I have these little papers all over my floor, all over the house, as well as glitter. So I'm just going to stick that right there. And then I got a little pink rose. I thought I would just add it there. So let me get some more glue. Otherwise, maybe I'll put it on this side. Let me see what I like better. Either side really works. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put one on both sides. That way I don't have to think about it. So I'm going to grab another rose here. See what I think about having one on both sides. Yeah, that works. So I'm going to add some more glue. Just pop my rose here. And another one here. Perfect. All right, and I think I'm going to let this dry. Or actually, you know what? Let me just look and see what colors I have. I've got this out. I have this one. Maybe I want to do another color. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have decided I'm going to add some glittery goodness to my card, of course. So I'm just going to start with putting a dot of glue here, and then one here, and then I'm just going to go through the middle of each of these. And then I'm just going to eyeball where I want them here. Okay, and then I'm going to rotate my card. I'm just going to stick one here. And again, I'm just going to eyeball where I want them to go. Okay. And I am using my fine tip applicator, which is this nice little metal tip here from Art Glitter, as well as a Dries Clear Glue. And I'm going to be using a, let's see, Arbor Glitter, which is number 287, and it is an ultrafine transparent glitter, which means whatever your background is may show up or show through a little. So as long as you're using the see-through glue. So just give that a little tap. A little tap here. And a little tap. And there we have it. We've got our vintagey Easter card that I have made with beautiful layers using my new Perfect Layer mini rulers from the Perfect Paper Company. Let's see, and my wonderful little mini mat from the Perfect Paper Crafting Company. So thank you, Laura, for sending me the rulers and the mat. I really love them, and I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial of how to use the rulers. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. And like I said, you can check out my blog post and you can get my Heather 5% discount if you'd like to purchase these from the store. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.